Hey everybody, it's Mike here with Left Voice. I wanted to just make this video to quickly shout out and thank the comrades in France for the solidarity they expressed after my recent arrest. The police, not just here in the US, but around the world, continue to blatantly show their true nature and their true role, which is ultimately to protect capital and uphold the capitalist economic system that's oppressing us all. They continue to show their complete disregard for human life and public well-being. They show that it's also not just a select few of them, as many people like to try to argue, but it's their entire institution, the entire institution of policing as a whole. Most recently, this was shown in Buffalo, New York, actually, where two officers were suspended after they disgustingly shoved over a 75-year-old man who smacked the back of his head, had a concussion, was bleeding from his ears, was in pretty critical condition. And after those two officers who pushed him were suspended, the other 57 officers that were part of the special tactical team that they all were a part of actually resigned in solidarity with the two who were suspended. They show that they're showing that it's not a select few of them, how hundreds of them at some points mercilessly beat protesters, which I saw during the action in which I was arrested. They show that this happens because basically it's an institution that gives this power to a select group of individuals to control and repress people. And it's basically, they're showing that their entire institution is an institution based on racism that needs to be completely dismantled. I think that my arrest and the crackdown on these protests in the United States and around the world, along with some of these concessions that politicians and Democratic politicians are giving, just is basically showing that the elite are really threatened by the elite and ruling class are threatened by this movement that is forming. So I think that we need to continue that. I want to express solidarity to the workers at Renault who are fighting layoffs currently, along with union activists who are continually under attack in France. I know on June 16th, there's a national healthcare workers strike in France. I think it's amazing to see healthcare workers organizing and rising up like this. Here in the United States, the healthcare system is bent on extracting profit from sick bodies that are damaged by capitalism. I think that that's the main role of the healthcare system in the US, and I only hope that we can mobilize healthcare workers to act in the way that we're seeing you guys are acting there. I just want to say again, thank you. We have to continue this fight, and we have to continue the fight not just against the racist system of policing, but also the capitalist system that hurts us all and that depends on that racist system of policing.